Everybody, welcome back to Trio Planet, the YouTube channel. We talk all things media. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. And today, guys, we'll be doing a tier list of superhero movies from various superhero movies that came out throughout the years, and we are going to put them in a tier list. In the tier list, obviously, we added haven't seen, just so that just in case we haven't seen any, and then we've got your normal. So why is there's an E? Right,
ECEF
I've got
is correct.
haven't seen at the bottom. I am obviously joined by Will.
Yes, hi.
We've got haven't seen, so we've got F at the bottom.
Which is just awful.
E,
Which is not shit, but still not great.
D,
I would classify that as just below average.
C,
Is average.
B,
Slightly above average.
A,
Extremely good movie.
S.
Greatest movie we have ever seen.
Yeah. Right.
Or one of the greatest movies we have ever seen.
Okay, let's get into this. So yeah, I'm joined by Will as always. But yeah, first movie on the list is Batman
And Robin.
Batman and Robin, the one with Arnold as Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
You see, the temptation here, just because of Arnold's Mr. Freeze, to put it maybe C tier, just because it's not my favorite
And
Batman
is
movie.
it George Clooney?
I believe it is George Clooney.
Yeah, it's George Clooney, not the best Batman.
I don't know how I feel about it as an actual movie, but the meme potential from it is quite
if you
good.
guys don't know how we do this, we do it as personal preference, and we also do it as we do have a thing where we look at it as a film, we look at a story, characters, and nostalgia and stuff like that, and that's how we do this.
Potential.
And potential, and yeah. So for Batman and Robin, I have it's not the best fucking movie. It was cringy as.
I'm gonna say D tier.
But I'm agreeing.
I think it's just below average.
I think it's not the best.
It's definitely not the worst movie.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot fucking worse out there. Right, so we have Spider-Man Far From Home. That is that is No Way Home.
Yeah,
that is Far From Home. Yeah,
Far From Home. Yeah. I'm gonna say, and this is gonna probably get a reaction.
No Way Home's not on here. So this is before No Way Home.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that this movie is somewhat mediocre. Obviously I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes. But Far From Home is sort of like the middle child of a family. The one that I often forget actually exists. So I think C tier is fair for it. I think it's a decent film. It just lacks some of that wow factor. Mysterio's great though.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. C tier as well. Right, Catwoman, that's going in F tier. Sorry.
Don't even need to say anything.
If you've never watched Halle Berry's Catwoman, it's a film you only need to watch once, in my opinion. Because if you watch it more than that, what is wrong with you? She becomes Catwoman by being puked, or no, not puked. She gets either puked or burped on by a cat, a very poorly CGI'd cat, and also very poorly CGI'd, weird looking action. The costume, though, I've got to say,
the costume is one of the redeeming factors of this film. Right? I will say that. Not for any particular reason.
I'm joking. Guys are joking.
However, good looking costume. No, it's not.
By the way, it's really bad costume.
It's really bad.
We are joking. I've got to say that it got a video game made of it. It got a video game adaptation. Did you know that?
It's one. I did know that. It's one of the
I've played
weirdest.
it.
Like I've not played it.
I have played the video game
I've
adaptation on PlayStation,
never been
and
more
my
proud to say I've
fucking
ever played a
god,
game.
my god, it was weird. You had like the only weapon you had was a whip, and then you had to like, and you actually did do like all parkour and stuff. It was fucking weird. Right now we have Hellboy 2. I think what's this one called again? The Trying to remember what it's called because it's got a subtitle. It's got
I'm
a
just gonna call it Hellboy
It's
2.
Hellboy 2.
I
Ron
think this was one.
Perlman is the mega Hellboy.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. I think the first movie is better.
I think the first movie is better. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, the first movie is
I
nostalgic as
like it.
fuck.
I like it more than Batman and Robin. So I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
in detail.
Um, for me, Hellboy 2 is going in C tier.
Okay.
I'm putting it in C tier. It's not that bad. It's watchable, but it's not that good. And now we have the ugly stepchild of a franchise, Blade Trinity.
I'm trying to remember. No, I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this one.
It's the third one, Wesley Snipes' Blade, and it's the one where we meet Dracula for the first time.
Yeah, yeah,
It was very underwhelming.
yeah.
Action were fine. The cool ending where the cops learn that vampires are actually real because in this world the cops and that know about Blade, but they just think he's a nut job who thinks vampires are real. And they find out they do that because a human pretends to be a vampire and he kills him, and he doesn't turn to ash because he's a familiar. Um, and yeah, there is one thing I'd say about this world as well. Vampires are kind of different in this because vampires actually age in this world, but they age slower. Drac is actually the only vampire that doesn't age at all. Because if you watch the second film, there are vampires in it there's a vampire in it who's like old as fuck, and he's got no power whatsoever. He just
I'm
he just drinks blood.
I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be quite harsh with this film because Blade has got so much potential to be like a cool
I can't
character.
wait for the MCU's Blade. I can't wait to see how that's gonna be.
I'm gonna put it in E tier.
E.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing because Blade
My
Trinity, to me, Blade Trinity it's watchable. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's just not great. And there's a lot of stories behind. There's a lot of stories from behind the scenes of film of the Blade films. There's a lot of behind the scenes stories of how Wesley Snipes was so like tough to work with. Did you hear the story about him where during a scene he wouldn't open his eyes? So they had to. Have you heard that story?
I've not.
He filmed right. So there's a story. There's a story, and it came out a while back. Apparently, on set of Blade, I don't know which Blade it was, but
Oh no, yes.
Wesley Snipes wouldn't open his eyes during the
Yeah.
scene when
So
they
they
were on
had
the
to
floor. So they had to
CGI.
CGI his
Yeah.
eyes. So yeah, apparently it was very tough to work with. Right, Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2?
Yeah, this is Iron Man 2, yeah. This is
That looks like Iron Man 3, Jordan.
Is that Iron Man 3? No, it's Iron Man 3, not 2. Yeah, Iron Man 3. It's not
Again,
the
I'm sort of feeling like C tier. It's kind of average.
It's not the best Iron Man.
Like Iron Man 1 would be S tier.
Suicide Squad.
But like Iron Man 3,
Iron Man, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's also going in C tier for me.
What?
I actually
Suicide
kind of
Squad?
like it. Yeah. It's not a great film. It's average in every department, and that's kind of what makes it good.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember it. 'Cause I didn't like it originally. I'm gonna go with C tier as well. It's got some okay moments. I've got to say, Harley Quinn just randomly saying that she wants an espresso machine in her cell, and then like everybody's like, I want this, I want that for myself. And then you've got Captain Boomerang who's just locked in his cell raging. Right, Ant-Man.
I think this one is A tier.
Yeah.
I very much like Ant
The
Man.
first Iron Man. The first Ant-Man is fantastic. It's a very like low-ish Marvel movie that it is just a heist movie. And I love myself some heist movies. And it's a little bit like, agent stuff as well. I'm sorry. S tier for the next one.
I agree. I concur. And for the other one after that,
Oh, Infinity War.
yeah,
Yeah.
the other one after that,
Yeah. Uh,
Ragnarok. I'm gonna say A tier.
A tier for Ragnarok. Yeah, I liked Ragnarok. For me, Ragnarok is like the best Thor movie.
We're moving into some controversial areas here,
I
John.
don't give a shit. Right?
Look at these. Look at the next few that are coming
Wait,
up.
where
Some
did
of
you
them
put
are...
Ant-Man again? A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, Thor Ragnarok is the best fucking Thor movie. I've just got to say that.
You don't have to argue it, Jordan. Everyone knows it.
Yeah. If you don't believe, just watch it again. Right, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1. I've actually learned respect for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
I've always liked Andrew Garfield.
I
Spider.
have. I think
He's my favorite Spider-Man.
I feel like his Peter needed a bit of work.
Yeah, his Peter was acting way
Because
too.
his Peter, to me, his Peter was more of like a skater kid than a
Yeah,
scientist.
I feel like that's sort of a
But
byproduct of the 2010s, though.
yeah, but his Spider-Man was on point. It's like what I say. I say like Toby was a good Peter, but not that good enough as a Spider-Man. Andrew, his Peter needed work, but he was perfect Spider-Man. To me, Tom has a mix of both.
I feel like Tom Holland is probably the closest you're gonna get to an actual Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I still can't bring myself to like him above Andrew because his Spider-Man never seems to change. He always seems to be exactly the same.
Mm.
There's no like he's gone through all these things. Like he's been snapped and he's been brought back to life. And he's still sort of the same kid. Rather than, someone he's been to another planet. He's fought Thanos, the greatest villain in the MCU. He fought in the Battle of Avengers compound. And then he's still the same kid that's disbelieving of magic and stuff. So, yeah. Captain America Civil War. What do you think, Jordan? I quite like
Where did you put Amazing
B
Spider-Man?
tier.
B tier. Okay. Captain America Civil War. To me, Civil War is a it's an Avengers movie, but also a Captain America movie.
Yeah.
It's more of a movie where it's like between you've got Iron Man on one side, Cap on the other, and it's about them two, and Bucky's right in the middle of them. It's like a tug of war for Bucky.
Yeah.
So I am going to put Civil War A tier. I like Civil War.
I'm going B tier.
I like Civil War a lot. Right. So now we have Daredevil movie, and I believe Will, you haven't seen this.
I most certainly have not, Jordan. So it joins in my little pink column.
Mine's yellow. I'm putting Daredevil. Ben Affleck's Daredevil because I have seen it. in F. The
Ah,
movie's fucking. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it in E because I think there's a movie worse than it.
okay.
There is one on this list that's worse than it, and it's kind of connected to it in a way.
Okay.
Right. Which Christopher Reeve Superman is this?
That is
That
Superman.
first one or second one?
I can't tell you because they are really small. 1 second, let me
I got my phone.
zoom in real quick. That is Superman the something.
That doesn't help. Put just search Christopher Reeve Superman movies and then look at the posters.
Reeve Superman movies. And then I want images.
By the way, guys, this is the Superman I grew up with.
On movie posters. Is, if I can find it, it's probably Superman 2.
Is it Superman 2?
Hang on, I can't actually find the exact thing,
One
but
sec, let me Google as well. Chris.
it looks like 4, but I don't think there are 4 of his.
Right. First movie is Superman 1978. It isn't the first one. I wonder if it's the last one because it's got a nuke in it.
Maybe it is the last one.
Of course, it might be. Superman 2 is with Zod. That is later on. He did actually have 4, by the way.
It looks like 4. The Roman numerical number at the end looks like 4. It looks like IV 4.
Wait a minute. Did they remaster his? They fucking did, I don't know. Oh no, they released in 2006. They released a Donner cut for the second movie. Is it Quest for Peace?
Yeah.
That is that. Sorry, that is
Yes, the Quest
the
for
last
Peace.
one. That is the last one. That's because this movie has this movie has the one and the only Nuclear Man.
Yes, I remember that.
It's the worst. Do you know what's funny about that as well?
What?
You've watched Supergirl, haven't you?
I have watched Supergirl.
Guess who's in this film?
Who is in that film, Jordan?
The guy who plays Lex Luthor.
Yes, he is.
He play in this film. He plays a character called Lenny Luthor. He plays a character called Lenny Luthor. I'm guessing Lex Luthor's son or something. Yeah.
I don't know where.
And then years later, he would play Lex Luthor. This movie, to me, since I grew up with the Christopher Reeves films, like obviously I'm not that old, but I got to watch. I didn't watch as they came out. I watched the Lex Luthor in those films was brilliant. Very, if you think about it from the time period it came from, the Christopher Reeve Superman films fit the era and what was happening in the comics back then, and like what they were. But Nuclear Man covered nuclear war. Basically, that's what it was. It were a type of nuclear war, anti-nuclear movie. I'd say it's very anti-nuke.
Your door is slightly ajar, Jordan. I want to close that.
This movie is very anti-nuke. But other than that, as a movie, it's not the best Christopher Reeve Superman movie.
I'm teetering between E and D.
For
I
me,
think I'm gonna go D.
this is also going in D. It's okay. I like the Christopher Reeve Superman films. They're just not. That one's just not the best one.
I'm not going to defend it because I think that that is the correct place for it.
It's not the best.
As I strongly believe with my thoughts about the next film,
Don't get me started on this fucking movie.
I'm placing it in F tier, Jordan.
It's going in F tier, yeah, because like it's so fucking bad. It's I don't. It. Do you know what? You know what's funny about this film? It's called Dark Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's just the Phoenix. She's not Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is a completely different version of the Phoenix, and she does fuck all. For me at all, she does absolute nothing. And what annoys me the most is the fact that the last film before this one, which one were it with the villain with Oscar Isaac? Was that Apocalypse? Not Apocalypse.
Yes.
Apocalypse.
Yes.
X-Men
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
Isaac.
Yeah. X-Men Apocalypse, right, had her at the end, had Jean Grey at the end, kind of do a thing where it was that she already had the Phoenix ability.
Yeah.
Because when she walks out, you can see the Phoenix behind her, and then in this film, for some reason, they have her be hit with the Phoenix ability, with the Phoenix Force. How the fuck does she have it already, and then end up with it again?
I think it's just bad writing.
It's like the writers of the last film regretted it and decided, fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah, which cannot be said for the next film on the list, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn, this is the film that made Guardians a very well-known team of characters within Marvel. Because general audiences are not going to know who these people are, but James Gunn took them and made them household names. That's what he's going to do with DC. Guys, everybody who's worrying about his DC and that he's doing characters that no one cares about, just wait for it. No one cared about Guardians. No one.
I still don't think I'm going to care about Creature Commandos after he does a film on them. I strongly don't
it's
think
going to be. It's not going to be a film. It's going to be an animated show, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, no matter what it is, I don't think I'm going to care about them as much as I'd care about like a Nightwing movie or like.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm willing to give like massive DC characters a chance.
I mean, I'm all for giving the little guy a chance, but there's a difference between giving the little guy a chance and Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy actually had potential.
Guardians, for me, the first one, I fucking love what Crow does at the end with the fucking dance off. When he tries to dance battle against Ronan the Accuser, it's fucking funny.
I'm giving it the honour of an S tier rank.
It's definitely getting an S tier from me because I love it.
I think it started one of the best superhero.
Megamind.
I'm gonna have to meme right now and put this in S tier. Because
where are you really putting it?
I'm putting it in S tier.
What, for real?
Yeah. The amount of times I have opened apps like TikTok or Instagram.
Hey, Will. I completely fucking agree. I fucking love Megamind.
From Megamind.
Megamind is such a great fucking movie.
I feel like I am shown Megamind more than I'm shown MCU projects.
Megamind needs a sequel.
Does it
have a sequel?
I don't believe so.
Oh, it did. Endgame.
I mean, enough said.
What are you putting it?
Jordan, it's Endgame.
S tier, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Before we say the next one, I want to say this, right? I fucking love this movie. Right? This movie's fantastic. Green Hornet. This was a reboot of a superhero show. Green Hornet, I think Green Hornet was a TV show that ran when the Batman Adam West era happened. I think the Green Hornet show was happening then. Green Hornet is about a well, from this movie at least, um, is about a rich guy whose father dies, um, and you don't know it's murder yet, but he was murdered, and the rich guy hated his fucking dad, but loved superheroes. He also had a guy who uh, grew up on the streets and knew, and basically had a weird little ability where, for some reason, he could slow down time in his head to the point he knew exactly what was going to happen um, at one point at a time, so that he could continue to the point where he could basically. I'm trying to.
Form of precognition.
Yeah, it's like precognition where he knew what was going to happen in a certain moment, and he was able to just go through it. Because I remember it showed us him looking, and then all that, and then he just does the moves, and you look at him like,
If you've ever played Detroit Become Human, it's very, very similar to Marcus's ability to pre-construct.
yeah, like where he's able to show the best route to get to an area and fighting and stuff.
Analyze in
Yeah.
like a very quick amount of time.
It's very like that, but instead of it being tech, it's like absolutely human. And basically, these two, what they do is they save a woman from a mugging randomly because they're wearing masks and shit. And they save a woman from a mugging. They get home and they find it really cool. But one of them comes up with the idea. The one of them comes up with the idea to become superheroes. But they instead decide to come off as do it in a way that they come off as villains, but act like heroes. That's what they want to do. The main villain's fucking great. Is a gangster who decides to call himself Red something. I can't remember. Like wears all red and that, and a gas mask. Um, and yeah, Seth Rogen's great in it. I need to watch Green Hornet again. But have you seen this film, Will?
I have.
What did you think?
I don't think I have as fond of memories of it. I think it was just a very fun movie to watch. It definitely earns its place in my B tier.
For me, I'm gonna put it in A tier because I have a lot of fond memories with it, and it was the first film that introduced me to Green Hornet as a character, and then I went back and learned more about the character as I went on, and I just find them interesting. And the costumes are very simple, and I just like Kano. That's his name. I like Kano because he's able to like, he makes all the tech as well, so he's able to put like bulletproof stuff on the cars and shit. It's fucking great. Lego Batman.
Now, I am going to say.
Wait, which one is this?
This
is like two in there.
I think there's only one Lego Batman, but he does appear in films.
Lego.
There might be a second one actually.
Lego Batman movies. No, there is one actually. Yeah.
I am going to state something here, and we are going to move directly on after I've stated this. This film gets to be S tier.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. It's fucking fantastic.
Enough said.
Enough said. Iron Man.
If you have not seen Lego Batman, do yourself a favor.
Go watch Lego Batman.
S tier.
Iron Man.
Don't need to say anything.
One, yeah, S tier. Captain Marvel.
S tier. Captain Marvel. I think I speak for most people. F tier.
This is where we're gonna go a bit different.
Oh yeah, because you kind of like Captain Marvel.
No, I don't like this movie. I feel like Brie Larson is fine. She's not. Her direction is what I have a problem with. I think like the director and all that decided to tell her to act in a certain way, maybe, and she did okay with it, but it's going in E tier. It's not going that high up. It's just going
Oh,
in
okay,
E.
okay.
It's going in E tier for me. It could have been better, but I'm hoping the Marvels does her justice and makes her a bit better. I'm sorry, A tier. I mean S tier.
Yeah, I'm going A tier.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, wait, is this the
I,
second one?
that's the second one.
Oh,
That's
actually, no, A tier.
that's why I'm
I
going
thought
A
it went.
tier.
I thought it went first one.
This next film's going S tier though. Black
Yeah,
Panther.
Black Panther.
Whoa!
Fucking love Black Panther. Great movie. Fantastic. Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. Right. X-Men First Class. I'm waiting for you. I want to see your thoughts.
Um, I am going to say, and I'm gonna go neutral on this one. I'm gonna go C tier.
I'm giving this movie.
I think this one's watchable.
I'm giving this. Yeah, I'm gonna give it C tier as well because I fucking love. I love the Wolverine scene with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Charles Xavier. My name's Eric Lansha. Go fuck yourself. It's just such a small thing, but it's very Wolverine. Hey, Hancock for me is winning S tier. I don't care.
I
I love Hancock.
I
Great movie.
concur with that.
Yes. Hancock is such like I want to see a sequel. I really want to see a sequel.
Maybe not anymore. Maybe not. I'm not a big fan of Will Smith anymore.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
It's
I want if they were gonna do like something to do with Hancock, I would want. By the way, this is the only time, guys, you'll hear me say that word. Um, if you want, Hancock is such a good film, and I think it's one of the best what Will Smith did before the whole thing that happened.
before he became an absolute meme.
Yeah, and I feel like if they were gonna do it, they could recast. If not, they could reboot and maybe do a TV show.
Yeah.
HBO, please make a TV show of Hancock, please. Right. Well, the next one, right? Remember earlier when we were on about Catwoman? I mean, when we were on about Daredevil,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh, I'm playing Daredevil in E tier because there's one movie that's worse than it."
I'm assuming this is a movie that's worse than it.
Yes,
I agree.
Elektra is fucking terrible.
I may not have seen Daredevil,
Oh,
but I have seen Elektra.
I'll tell you now. Right, it's the same actress who plays her in Daredevil and in her solo film. And to me, I have no idea. I have no idea in what way they're connected. But to me, in my head, they've always been in like the same universe. I don't know how they're connected. I'm actually going to search. Hang on. How is Ben Affleck's Affleck wrong? Daredevil connected to the Elektra movie. During 2004, Ben Affleck shot a cameo role for the spin-off film Elektra at the request of Daredevil co-star Jennifer Garner, but the scene was ultimately cut. I don't care. Elektra is a 2005 superhero film directed by Rob Barrowman. It is a spin-off from the 2003 film Daredevil. You know what's funny about that, Will?
What's funny about that, John?
Elektra dies in Daredevil.
Wow.
She gets killed by Bullseye.
Whoa, bro! Spoiler alert! I haven't seen the film.
You're not gonna fucking watch it, will
I'm
I?
not gonna watch the film. Unlike the next film on our list, which I have watched twice.
F,
Yeah,
hella F. Get fucked in F.
I'm gonna put it in E tier.
Why?
Because unlike Captain Marvel, which I have watched once, I'm sad to say I've watched Fan 4 Stick like twice, maybe three.
Why?
It was just something I clicked on Netflix. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'll make it up to you. I'll put the next one in S tier.
You don't. No, there's no way you like Fan 4 Stick.
Oh, I don't like it. That's why it's in E tier. But I'll make it up to you. S tier. Next one.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
Definitely. Definitely.
Or is that Batman Begins?
That's Batman Begins, I think. Is it? Is that Batman Begins or is that Dark Knight Rises?
Ooh, I've zoomed
I can't remember.
That is Dark Knight Rises.
That's Dark Knight Rises. That's the last one. Where are you putting it?
S tier.
Okay.
I like the film.
Man of Steel.
A tier. A tier. I quite like the film.
I'm going to agree, but it annoys me the fact that they had Superman be old as an origin. Right, we have Ghost Rider 2, this is the second one. Nick Cage's second round as Ghost Rider. What do you think, Will?
I am going to go with. I'm gonna go D tier. I'm not a big fan of Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider.
I like his first movie.
I could never
so
get
that's
into
going
him
in
as
D
Ghost
tier.
Rider.
That's going as D tier for me as well. But his first movie was better than the second. But the second, to me, the second one just ignored everything in the first. Next one, we have Batman. Adam West Batman film.
I feel like I can't put this any higher than D tier. If I'm giving Batman and Robin the D tier treatment, Batman's got to have it as well.
You're putting this in.
Yeah,
Have you seen this?
I have. I'll be honest with you, Jordan. It might be the fact that I grew up with more CGI in my movies, but
I don't know what's up with me. I grew up with a lot of CGI, but
it sort
in
of
my head, I find nostalgia for older movies.
The kind of suit that he wears in the film works for like animation. It does not work for live action.
I'm gonna give this movie C tier.
So we're not that far apart.
I'm gonna give it one above, just for the fact that it's Adam West, and may he rest in peace.
Iron
Man 2.
I'm gonna go B tier. I think it's better than Iron Man 3.
It's better. It's way better than fucking 3.
It's just not as good as the first one.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl, that is going in S tier. I am very sorry. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna put it in A tier. I like it, but not that much.
That film was my childhood.
It was my childhood as well, but I don't like it that much.
Actually, no, A tier, yeah. Now I think about it. Have you seen that new one that came out? Where they were basically just side characters.
Yeah, I know about it.
Avengers Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. I'm gonna say B tier for that one.
B tier?
It's not my favourite Avengers
I'm
film.
gonna agree with you. It's not my favourite, but it
does
have good
my
moments.
Least favorite.
Right, now we have The Dark Knight.
I'm sorry, but I like all of these.
I do as well.
I'm gonna put them in S.
All of the Christopher Nolan Batman films, all of them hit so hard.
And if I could find the other one in the list,
we'll just leave it and add it later instead of messing up the list. Right, Green Lantern, that's going in F. Well,
I'm putting it in E tier.
Why?
It's another film that I've watched more than Captain Marvel. Mainly because it's been out longer.
Right, you know what?
And as much as people like to hate on the film for being like really shitty, which it is, I can't help but like seem to quite like it.
You know what? I'm gonna put in E. to me, actually, I'm gonna put it in E because I feel like it is a guilty pleasure. I hate it, but I also kind of like it.
I just like Ryan Reynolds' acting in
Yeah,
it
same.
as Hal Jordan.
And like later on when he's in Deadpool and he makes fun of it.
Yeah,
Thor: The Dark World. What are you putting Thor?
this is gonna be where someone gets angry. I think
Go on.
tier.
E.
Yeah, I very much dislike Thor: The Dark World.
I'm putting it in E tier as well.
That's okay. Okay,
It's not that good.
and you can't call us Thor haters because Ragnarok's in A tier.
Yeah, Ragnarok is better than Thor: The Dark World. Like even Thor 1 is better than uh Dark World. Right, Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
And
We just covered this on the podcast, guys.
we've
If you
just
want to go
covered
check it,
this.
if you want to go check that out, please do and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. Uh,
So some of you might already know our opinions on this film.
yeah.
I know Jordan likes it a lot more than I do. Where are you going to place it, Jordan? Because where you place it is going to influence where I place it.
For me, the Incredible Hulk is going in A tier.
Tier, I will place it in C tier. I will go two
Okay.
below.
Okay. Right, now we have the original Incredibles. That's going in S tier.
That is going in S tier.
Right, now we have Batman. This is the Penguin one. With Michael Keaton.
Yes.
I believe this is the one with the penguin.
I will be perfectly honest. I have watched the Michael Keaton Batman twice.
Right, I want actually before you actually do anything, Will, I'm gonna say this. Just take in mind, Will, that many fucking people around the world say Michael Keaton is the best Batman.
It's a shame.
And
Yeah.
you've done what?
I took him out. Don't worry, I've took him out. On a serious note, as much as people around the world think that Michael Keaton is the greatest Batman, do you know what I think about Michael Keaton's Batman? I think that it isn't Batman.
People say he's the best live action, so I say because
I think that's
everybody
untrue.
when they think of Batman kind of thinks of voice actor.
I believe that the best live action Batman we've had
Don't say
in
it.
this day and age
Don't say
is
it.
Pattinson.
Thank fuck. I thought you. I don't know why, but I was this close for you. I was this close thinking you were gonna say Affleck.
No, it's definitely between Pattinson and I can't remember the actor's name
There's a
from
TikToker online,
Dark
right?
Trilogy.
There's a TikToker who I love online, and he's known as TikTok Jesus. You know who that is?
I do not.
He's known as TikTok Jesus, and he's called Scotty Wartooth, and he's basically a cosplayer and he makes comedy content and he's great. He fell asleep during the Batman.
Wow.
He said he hasn't fallen asleep in a theater before watching a film, and he said he did with the Batman.
I don't know how. It's a great film.
It is, and me and you watched it together.
Yeah, I think
I
that
actually
this
no.
particular.
I actually went to the cinema to see it. I saw that film in cinema. That was fucking fantastic cinema viewing, by the way. And then when it came on digital, I watched it with Will because Will wanted to see it.
This particular Batman,
For
I am
me,
going to put with the other Batmen in D tier. Other than
Pattinson's not even on this list.
I can't remember the name of the actor from the Dark Knight trilogy, and it's annoying me.
Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, who plays Batman in Dark Knight trilogy?
Christian
I can't.
Bale.
Christian Bale. I couldn't remember his name.
Christian Bale is a good Batman, but his Batman films are more. I don't know. They're not realistic because of the tech and that, but they're a bit realistic. Because in this, Batman's the only fucking superhero. No other superheroes fucking mentioned. Right, where did you put Michael Keaton?
D tier.
He, for me, my friend, is going in C tier.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to be further apart with that one.
Now, Michael Keaton is a great Batman. I think he's better than Ben Affleck. Definitely better than Ben Affleck. Don't come at me, anybody. But yeah, it's I like him. Yeah, I think he's great. I think good actor as well, and he's fantastic. Right, Captain America, the first Captain America. We
I
just
am
talked
gonna
about this as well. As of this video, guys, we actually have an episode. I think when's this going up? No, this is going up the second week. So last week for you guys, we just did a podcast episode on this.
I,
So where are you putting this?
oh, I'm going to put this B tier,
B.
along with Iron Man 2, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Civil War.
B tier.
My B tier is looking very. I'll be honest with
For
you.
me,
My list is quite like
for me,
even,
this
other than
movie
S tier.
is going in A tier.
Okay.
I like this movie, and it mixes a lot of my favorite. Actually, no. Actually, it is going to be because I've realised I like the second one better. I've just realised I like the second one a lot more. But yeah, it's a World War II movie with MCU character, which I love. Right, now this is the sequel to Christopher Reeve's Superman movie. This is the second one with Zod and his two other minions. Well, have you seen this?
I have seen it once.
Well,
Only once.
I want to know what you think. Go on, tell me what you think of it.
I have trouble remembering this film because I watched so many. The one time I
It's my
watched it
favorite. It's my favorite out of Christopher Reeve's.
was with my dad, and I can remember my dad getting very, very uppity about it and very excited, and that made me enjoy it a lot more. I do quite like Christopher Reeve's portrayal in this particular movie.
I think this movie, it's better. Do you know like this film got made fun of in Robot Chicken?
Probably did because Robot Chicken make fun
I
of
think it
everything.
was this one that it was made fun of. Because I don't know if it actually is this one where it happens. It might be another one where it happens. Basically, in one of them, anyway, Christopher Reeve's Superman kisses Lois Lane to make her forget that he is Superman. So in Robot Chicken, they made fun of that, and Superman basically just went, "Oh, why don't I use this power a lot more?" and went around and basically going around kissing all his like villains to make them forget why they hated him or who he was. That was Robot Chicken.
Fair enough.
That was funny.
Personally, for me, I do like this one more than the fourth one, the Quest for Peace. I do think this is probably a good contender for B tier, so that's where I'm going to place it.
For me, this is going A. Just because I love it and it's very nostalgic for me. I love this movie. This one is another Christopher Reeve Superman. Is this the fourth one?
I think that's the first one
Where's
because
the
we've got the
fourth
third,
one?
the fourth one. We've got
Where's the one with the fucking robot woman? Oh,
uh,
that's one after the next movie. It's the poster for that one is where he's holding the man. I'll know that from anywhere because I fucking hit that. That one. It's not as bad as the last one he did, but it's not that good either. The story in that one was fucking weird. Right, his first one for me is going B tier.
I agree with that.
I like his first one. I do like his first one, but his second one to me did a bit better.
Yeah.
Right, Captain America, Winter Soldier. That is
Easy
going
A
A
tier.
tier. That's going A.
Easy A tier.
A, easy. I think it's better than the first one, and the fight between Bucky and Cap is absolutely fucking chef's kiss. Next we have, yeah, this one for me is going in. Where did I put the?
I'm gonna put it right next to the fourth one.
Actually, I don't remember where I put the fourth one. Oh, I put mine. I put it in D. This
Yeah.
one is going in E.
E.
Yeah. No, actually, no. Actually, where did no? No,
I put it
no.
directly next to
It's going in. Yeah, it's going in D with the other.
first Ghost Rider.
Yeah, this is the first Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage.
I'm just gonna put it in C tier, just above the second one.
I'm actually gonna agree with you because I put the first one in D. I mean, the second one in D. I'm putting the first one in C. I like it. I like it. It's really fun.
And now we're on one that I haven't seen, Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. I've seen this. For me personally, E. I've got to say it right. Ewan McGregor as Black Mask.
Seen clips of Ewan McGregor as Black Mask.
I think he did fine.
Yeah.
I just wish he kept the mask on the entire fucking time. I just wish like if they were gonna do Black Mask, because Black Mask never takes his mask off. He's always wearing it. Right, this is Eric Banner's Incredible Hulk from early 2000s or something.
Yeah.
This was the first Hulk movie I ever saw. This was my introduction to Hulk.
I think I saw this one after The Incredible Hulk.
This was my introduction to Hulk, and then Incredible Hulk came like later. Um, I like this for like its early CGI. The CGI in this was not that bad.
I'm gonna say I remember seeing the CGI recently. Like a few
I think
months
it holds
ago.
up.
I think it's not as good
It's not,
as
yeah, not as good as
others,
Incredible Hulks or
but
whatever.
for the time period that it was made in, I think the technological like steps allow it to be just nearly as
And
good
I
as
think it
Incredible.
did it in a way that the style of doing flashback with having the villain be his dad, and his dad legit experimenting on his own son, kind of made it a bit, you know, oof. Yeah, and the way it becomes Hulk is so fucking like one of the best scenes as well. So where do you put that?
I put it in C tier along with The Incredible.
I'm gonna put this in B tier. I think I like it a lot more. Right, Spider-Man 2 for me that's going in S.
Um,
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best Toby film.
yeah, I'm gonna put it in A. I have a
Okay.
hard time putting any other Spider-Man other than Into the Spider-Verse in
Oh,
S tier.
now you say that.
Cause that I
Oh,
wonder what precedent that's set in.
that's
Cause
something
into
that's something that you like fucking animated.
well, I've got more live action than animated movies in S
I
tier.
know, but I mean that's setting a precedent that you prefer animated Spider-Man.
I do prefer animated Spider-Man. Video game Spider-Man is animated. I prefer him.
You know what? I'm gonna agree A tier. Right, this. Oh, we have X-Men: The Last Stand. Guess where I'm gonna put this, Will?
I'm gonna guess
Eh.
low.
It's the
I
worst.
agree.
It's the worst one. It's fucking terrible. That film annoys the fuck out of me. Oh, it's so bad. It's the only film with Beast in as well,
Oh yeah, it
and it's
is.
fucking bad. But I've got to admit, I like the film for Beast. I think the actor who played Beast in it did amazing. He really did great in that role. For that film. But yeah, I just wish they used Beast a lot more, and it kind of annoyed me. Angel was fine, I guess. I don't remember much about Angel, to be honest with you. Next we have Batman and Robin 2.
Batman Forever.
Oh no, is this the first Batman and Robin? This is the first Batman and Robin. The other Batman and Robin was the second one. So this is the first Batman and Robin. This is who plays Batman in this. Hang on, I need to search who plays Batman in this. I don't think it's George Clooney. They recasted like every 5 fucking minutes. Batman Forever. Cast. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer played him in this one. What do you think, Will?
Oh, it's just gonna get me in trouble with you, probably. I'm gonna give it a C tier. I quite like Val Kilmer as Batman.
Right. Where did I put George Clooney? Where did I put George Clooney? I put it in D. Will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm putting it same.
Oh, look at that.
I prefer this over the second one. I think Val Kilmer was better than George Clooney. The George Clooney one, to me, annoyed me because he had a fucking Batman credit card. I like that funny. He had a Batman credit card, which just made me laugh. But I just love Jim Carrey as Riddler. Jim Carrey's Riddler was dark, and this film was like a mix. This film was like a mix of comedy and this one was like a mix of comedy with action and darkness, like we used to with Batman, but turned up and like mixed. And then, but George Clooney's was just all comedy. But yeah, I like that one a lot. And Vicky Vale was like really good. But the thing is, what annoyed me about the second one is that Robin wanted to become Nightwing, and I was like, you're just wearing the same fucking suit. You just want to be called Nightwing. And I didn't like the fact that for some reason Robin was like 20.
Disrespecting my boy.
Robin was 20.
Can't be disrespecting Nightwing, my guy.
You can't tell he's not the worst.
He is the worst Nightwing, but you can't be disrespecting my boy.
I'm not disrespecting Nightwing. I'm disrespecting what this fucking guy wanted to do. He wanted to become Nightwing and not earn it. He just wanted to change his name. He didn't earn it. And I don't like the fact for some reason, why is he fucking in his 20s being adopted? Right, we have the first Wonder Woman.
And the only Wonder Woman on this list.
Oh yeah, the second one's not even on here. I like this film.
I'm giving it
for me, when Zack Snyder was still around, this film for me was the best one out of his out of that universe. What way are you gonna put it?
I put it in B tier.
I'm putting it in B as well. I like that film. Not as much as any other film, but I like it. X-Men. Which one is this?
Origins?
Origins? Is this the...
I think that
is that the first one? I think this is the first one.
It might be the first one, actually, yeah.
Because in the original trilogy, there's 3 in the original, yeah. There's 3 altogether. And then you've got the prequel ones. Well, you've got all those ones, shall I say. I think this is the first one, because Rogue's on the front, and Mystique, yeah. This might be the first one. For me... Where's all the others, then? That's the first one.
They're all further down.
Oh, second... Wait, that one's just called X-Men. Unless the one at the... Like, near the end is...
Origins Wolverine's down there.
Is that X-Men the first one and this Origins is something else? That one?
X Origins Wolverine.
No, the one before that. There's an X-Men right next to Sky High.
I don't know.
Which one is that? 1 second. Time to do some investigating.
Some investigation.
X-Men
This
movies.
is what happens when you don't put the name of your film in your poster.
Right, yeah. Hang on. Trying to figure this out. X-Men 2000. Look at.
It's going to be a long video, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
We're at,
No,
like,
right.
40
This
minutes.
is the second one.
Second one.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the poster for the first one, and that is like further on. This is the sequel. The villain in this is with Stryker. This is the one with the guy who basically made Wolverine who he is.
I'm gonna say C tier.
I'm saying C tier. I like the first one better.
Do you wanna see something impressive, Jordan?
What?
Get ready for this. Avengers S tier.
Yep.
Joker S tier.
Yep.
Doctor Strange S tier.
Yep.
Deadpool 2 S tier.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 S tier.
Yep.
Enough said.
Hellboy 1.
Bam.
Hellboy 1 is going for me in A tier.
I'm gonna put it in B tier.
I like Hellboy 1.
Homecoming.
Homecoming for me is going in A tier.
I agree with that one. Fantastic Four.
I think this one is the first one, because there's only 2 out of these. There's only 2 of that 2000s Fantastic Four.
Yeah, there's the Silver Surfer one, so this should be the first one. This one's going in C tier for me.
I'm putting it in B, because I like that film.
Venom?
Silver Surfer was a bit worse. Venom, for me, I like Venom. It's going in A.
I agree.
This is Wolverine. This was the second time they did a Wolverine solo movie. This was like the Japan one, where there was that Silver Samurai who wanted to take away his powers of immortality.
I actually quite like this film.
I actually really do. The fucking action in this is spot on.
I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Yeah, the action in that is spot on. Right, this is Brandon Routh's Superman Returns. This movie was a remake, or this film was like, I think it was either a remake or it was a sequel to Christopher Reeve's Superman, but with Brandon Routh playing as the character. Where are you going to put this?
I think that this one is going to go for me in C tier.
I'm putting it in B. I like that film.
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, that is
I'm
going
putting it in E tier. I really dislike the Silver Surfer movie because it feels like it's too grand for what we had.
Yeah, for me, the first movie was very grounded.
The Silver Surfer CGI is very good.
Silver Surfer was, but when they decided to make Galactus a fucking mist or fucking cloud, I was out. And the whole ability swapping with Johnny Storm really annoyed me. But for me, it's going to D. It's going to D for me. Right, Constantine with our boy Keanu Reeves.
Now I love Keanu. Right, I love him with all my heart, and it pains me to do this, but I have to put it in F tier. I really dislike this adaptation of Constantine.
Right.
As it's pronounced over here, Constantine.
Constantine. Right. You want to know where I'm going to put it? Will?
Where are you going to put it, Joe?
I have nostalgia for this movie, but it's not for Constantine. It's for the guy who plays the devil. Because
Is
for
that
me,
from
for,
the FTL, Jordan?
for me, it's not going as much up because it's going in D tier.
I can accept
And the
that.
reason for that is the guy who plays the devil in it is great, but it's one of the best adaptations of the devil in cinema to me. I fucking love the guy who plays the devil in this, and it's fantastic. He does great. Thor, the first one.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna put this in C tier. It's average. It's as
Yeah.
average as a movie can get.
Right, now we have Michael Keaton's. Oh no, this is the one with fucking Penguin. The other one was with. Michael Keaton did 2 Batman films, didn't he?
Yes.
So who was the. Oh, with Joker in the first one. Or second one. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm forgetting things. Yeah,
Gonna
this is
put
the
that.
one with Catwoman and Penguin. Penguin played by who? Will?
Do you know, I actually can't remember. Do you know how many times I've seen this movie, Jordan? Not as many as
I'm
you.
not even. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm just gonna message you it so you fucking know.
Let me see this.
Batman. Uh. Batman. Michael Keaton.
See, even Jordan doesn't know, guys. I'm not an idiot.
I do, but I just want you to. Just want you to fucking see this.
No,
Because
I know what the guy looks like. I just don't know his name.
oh, you know what the guy looks like, the actor.
Yeah, I
Let
just
me
don't know his name. I'm not an idiot, Jordan.
well, I don't even have to search it. I know it's Danny DeVito, man. Jesus, fucking Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's actually said that.
I actually forget that that he's been in a Batman
The
movie.
only thing
That's
that are
how
not
much
the
I
only thing
dislike
about
him and
this
everything.
version is that they go the route of having this version of the character be disfigured, like he's born with deformitives.
I
Uh,
mean, I'm just gonna put it right alongside the second one because my opinion on both of them is relatively the same.
I'm gonna put it, yeah, on the same area C. I'm putting on C with it. Right, we have Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Now, Jordan, when I say my tier for this, I want you to remember that we are friends. Okay, I'm placing
Right.
this in A tier.
Will,
I very much
Will,
like
Will,
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Will, Will. Right, listen here, listen here, Will. I'm putting in A tier 2.
Okay. Just had to remember that we're friends, just in case.
Right. I've got to
You
say the suit in this one's better, and to me, the fucking ending's great. I love the ending.
I wish there was a third one because I
It's
do I do feel slightly like teased
the
by
ending to
the
me. Do you know
writer.
where you get the kid? Like this is the ending of this movie is probably the most Spider-Man thing I have seen in anything. It's where the kid we talked to early on in the movie going in the middle where Rhino is and trying to like pretend to be Spider-Man and that, and then actual Spider-Man just swoops in and lands behind him. That's very Spider-Man to me. Do you
Yes,
remember back when before, like, do you remember when after this film, I remember people's fan castings for Jameson. Do you remember?
do not.
A lot of people were fan casting Ice Cube. It's fucking
God,
JJ. People were fan casting Ice Cube as J. Jonah Jameson, and I kind of fucking liked it. Right. Now we have Blade. Is this 2? Oh, no. This 1?
That's
Is this
it's the first one.
the first one? This one, villain wise, it's just the gang. It's just the gang. It's just the city's vampire gang
I'm
with.
just gonna put it in C tier because I think it's average.
Actually, no. Is this the one? No, this is the one with the fucking asshole guy.
Yeah,
The fucking. Do you know? Do you know the actor, like the guy? The original idea for his like fully like god form was.
no,
They were just gonna do it where it was just a fucking massive blood monster.
that would have been pretty cool.
No, but the CGI looked fucking shit.
I mean, obviously.
Right, we have Aquaman. This, like, I've heard in it though.
I'm just gonna put it in B tier because Jason Momoa's amazing, and
Yeah,
I'm
I'm putting it in. Right, guys, we're putting this in B tier just for Jason Momoa
and for the story in a
and
way.
for
The
the
story's
story. We're just gonna pretend Amber Heard doesn't exist as Mira.
Amber Heard down here, Jason Momoa up here.
Yes.
Jordan will see what I do when he
Yeah,
edits
yeah,
it.
yeah. We have now the first Blade. This, to me, is
Second Blade.
second Blade. This is the best one. I actually
I
really like
actually
this one.
agree.
This is going in A.
Yeah, I'm putting it in A as well.
I really love the first Blade movie. I mean, second Blade movie. I keep thinking first, because it it introduces a new vampire type as well with the new character. Like the son of this older vampire is a new vampire type, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a vampire type that can actually feed on human and vampire. It can feed on either species. And it like Blade has to go out his comfort zone and actually work with vampires to take down vampires. I like it a lot. Watchmen.
I believe this is one of the
right.
easiest S tiers I've ever given.
This is going in S tier. I know it's a Zack Snyder movie,
Rorschach.
but Rorschach's
all.
a badass, and we know that Zack Snyder loves to like do religious stuff with his films, like he did with his Superman and all that, and 300 and all this stuff. He likes to put his religion in his films, which is fine. This film made a lot of sense to do it that way.
Yeah, because Dr. Manhattan is literally a
Dr.
god.
Manhattan is is massively a god.
He can snap his fingers and disassemble a tank,
And it's so fucking dark. This movie is dark. It goes so dark and deep. It just does. And then there's a fucking terrorist attack at the end.
Unlike the next one, which is the second Ant-Man, which really, really harms my love of the first one. This movie is going in E tier. I very much dislike this film.
This film for me is going to C tier.
Ghost is the stupidest villain ever.
I think Ghost in the comics is better.
Ghost in the comics is better.
Ghost in comics isn't a person who's shifting between realities. It's somebody who just has a suit that allows them to go invisible. Not everybody has to have powers. Right, Shazam. That's going in S tier for me. I fucking love that movie.
I am putting it in A tier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't quite breach my S tier.
I just fucking love that movie. Batman v Superman. That for me is going in E tier because I want my fucking money back.
I too am putting it in E tier.
They wanted to sell me a movie where Batman and Superman fight. They fight. They're supposed to be friends, but they fight and then they become friends.
Oh,
but no, actually, I've got something to say about that in a minute. But no, instead, it's not Batman v Superman. It's Batman v Superman for 5 minutes, and then it's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman versus a rip-off Doomsday.
But Martha!
Right. I've got something to say about that, Will. I actually don't care about that anymore.
I do.
You want to know why?
I quite like it.
You want to know why? Because it makes sense now.
I quite like
Like
it.
back then when I watched the film, it made no sense to me at all why they would become friends because of that. But when you figure out that both their mothers are named Martha, and Batman's like,
It still doesn't make
yeah,
sense in that context, John. The reason I like it so much is because Batman's just sat screaming, Martha!
right, Spider-Man
Anytime.
3, Toby Spider-Man 3.
I'm also putting this in E tier. This is the
Yeah,
worst of Toby's trilogy.
there's people who fucking like it,
I
and
know there
a lot
is.
of people like don't get why people don't like it, and they say that people are like, oh, it's Venom. That most people would say it's Venom for the reason they don't like it, and that's why they like it because people apparently only don't like it because of Venom. No, Venom's one of the reasons I don't like this film. I just dislike this. Like, yeah, when Peter does get the symbiote, it definitely becomes an asshole.
That's sort of what the
And
symbiote
by the
does.
way, do you know what really annoys me about the Toby version uh of Oh yeah, Gwen in this movie sucks ass. I don't like Gwen in this movie. To
I don't
me,
like Gwen full stop.
I like Gwen as a character. Like, you know, I like her in the Amazing Spider-Man films because she's based in the Amazing Spider-Man films. Gwen in those films is basically what MJ should have been in Toby's films. MJ is her own character. Right, Mask of the Phantasm. This for me is going in S. I love this movie. It is one of the best animated Batman films.
John,
Yeah.
you never seen it.
Motherfucker.
Never seen
Right,
it.
right, Will. Right. I beg you. Fucking watch it.
Never seen it.
What? Please watch it.
Justice League, Jordan.
Will, I'll watch it with you. Justice League. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why we're calling it Justice League, because it's the Justice League.
Snyder's Cut.
Snyder Cut's better. Um,
I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm putting this in F tier.
yeah, I'm saying I
Really.
hate it. Logan's going in S.
Jordan, the next two are going in S. Logan
Deadpool's going in S.
and Deadpool.
Right, Toby's first outing as Spider-Man.
B tier.
B tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Right, now we have X-Men Days of Future Past. This, basically, before Disney bought Fox to get the X-Men, this film was actually supposed to fix the timeline and story arcs and basically shit that happened because of the X-Men trilogy. Because of Last Stand, we got this movie. To me, because of Last Stand, this is why this movie exists. Because Last Stand got that much hate that everybody was like, we need a reset. So they reset it. And then what did we get, Will?
We got a very, very bad film.
After this film, we got Apocalypse, which was fine. Then we got Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. It led to something that was very, very bad.
I liked
This one, though,
I liked Days of Future Past. My God.
I think this one's average. I think this one's C tier.
I'm putting in CT as well. I like it. Right, Sky High for me is good in S. I'm sorry, nostalgia. I fucking love that movie, and I just want a sequel.
I'm gonna put in A tier next to Incredibles 2.
Okay, fair enough. Right now we have the first X-Men movie. This is going in A tier.
I agree.
Now we have this one. We've already said is going in S.
That's
We already said it's
finally
F.
X-Men Origins Wolverine. I agree, Jordan. F tier.
They took a character called Deadpool, and they he has a nickname called Merc with the Mouth. He basically loves to talk a bunch of shit. Ryan Reynolds was a good casting in the beginning of the film, and then when we meet him again, he is got his mouth basically sewn shut. He's bald, very grey, has lines on his body. Some reason, he has a healing factor. He can shoot lasers out of his eyes, and he has swords that come out of his hands.
It's a really bad movie, Jordan. You don't need to explain it. It's
I'll tell you this though,
really
the only
bad
one
movie.
thing that I like about this is Sabretooth. The guy who plays Sabretooth in this, I like. And I like the idea of Sabretooth and Wolverine being brothers. But, yeah, Days of Future Past also had to change this as well. Had to change it. That's why in X-Men Apocalypse, where Wolverine's being held, looks different. Because this movie's no longer canon. And by the way, that film got a video game adaptation.
It did.
And the video game adaptation is actually better. It's funny that the fucking video game's better than the movie. Right, yeah, that's our tier list, guys, of superhero movies. Let us know down below. I don't know how long this fucking video is gonna be.
This is going to be an hour-long video.
Yay!
The amount of movies that we have just gone through is staggering.
Yeah, we hope you guys get through it. You know,
you did get through it. Make sure to comment Captain
Marvel.
It's
fine. You can go. You can pause whenever you want. Go and get your coffee. Go and get your tea. Go and get your dinner. Go and get a biscuit. Whatever.
Popcorn if you want it.
Get popcorn if you want it. It's like watching the movie, except you're watching two guys fucking laugh at the movie.
And call them shit.
Yeah, and call movies shit or average or good or
all
very good.
Of all time.
Or very bad or something like that. But yeah, guys, hope you do enjoy our tier list. We will definitely do more, but we won't be just doing superhero tier lists. As you guys know, the next tier list to come up, I think I'm putting this up before or after. I might put this up first. So the second one, if I'm right, if I do that, it means Will's is next and Will's Choice is next, and we will be doing the rookie characters. The rookie show is a show that me and Will really love. And yeah. Other than that, guys, hope you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Do all that jazz that YouTube's told you to do. And yeah, we will see you all in the next one. And I've been one of your hosts, Slasher.
And you're the host, Azteral.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
We forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!